Today, a majority of real estate companies have already integrated green building and sustainability strategies into the way they design, build, and operate their projects, as they understand that this is a win for all parties involved. The environment wins with reduced impact and resource strain from projects. Users win as they get healthier spaces with lower operating costs. And owners win by attracting customers, future-proofing their projects, and enhancing their corporate social responsibility. The vision of the Philippine Green Building Council is to transform Philippine real estate from gray to green. Today, we have over 300 corporate members representing the various sectors of the real estate industry. We have 26 projects registered for certification under BERDE, Building for Ecologically Responsive Design Excellence, our national voluntary green building rating tool adopted by the Department of Energy and recognized by the World Green Building Council. We are also an emerging member of the World Green Building Council.
Green building, as we understand it, which means one, certainly the effects on the environment, the effects on the surrounding environment by the act of building and putting up a building, and secondly, designing the building so that it is green in that it has a very small carbon footprint, and furthermore, to design such buildings so that they are more prepared and will not be severely affected by adverse weather. So you can see that the job is not a simple one, and it is certainly new territory. And one of the shortcomings that we have found when we have been trying to institute this green building program, or the laws that will impose these standards on all the new buildings that we put up around the country, is simply the capability of our people to understand what is essentially, I would not call it a new discipline, but perhaps a discipline that they had not encountered perhaps in their previous training. But clearly, green building is the way forward. Scientists, environmentalists, policymakers, and politicians around the world, not only in the Philippines, have for a long time now been convincing the global community to undergo this paradigm shift. Even the Vatican has weighed in on the issue, as evident from the teachings of the recent Pope, culminating in Pope Francis's recent encyclical Laudato Si 2 months ago. We are pleased and hold great hope that the ripples of a worldwide paradigm shift are being felt now strongly and causing concrete changes here in our country, led by the Filipino champions of the environment in government and the private sector.
In a couple of weeks, we will be happy to start our investment operations in the Philippines.
We've been working very hard to make the operational challenges of procurement also affects the construction of a green building.
Now, in eco-efficiency, we have achieved 1,955 tons of recycled scrap rebar for construction.
The Climate Change Act focused on adaptation. A lot on climate adaptation and disaster risk reduction. Simply because of the concept of climate justice and common but differentiated responsibility grounded that says it's not the fault of developing countries like the Philippines that this is happening to us, therefore it is not our burden to reduce emission. But that has changed because in climate change and addressing it, adaptation is as important as mitigation. Because it is wherein the opportunities are when addressing climate change is on the mitigation side. All of this that you're doing, the Philippine Green Building Council, how it fits into those programs is not really also an adaptation, but really more on the mitigation side on how you be able to reduce emissions.
With your consistent and intelligent and informed contribution, all our efforts would soon evolve to a logical, effective, and workable national mechanism that ultimately benefits our people, our ecology, and our country. Again, I extend my congratulations and my best wishes to the continued success of the Kalikasan GP3 conference here today. So here's to greener products, greener practices, and a greener Philippines, which will have the whole global community hopefully go green with envy. Mabuhay ang ating inang kalikasan, mabuhay ang Pilipinas at ang sambayan ng Pilipino. Maraming salamat po at magandang tanghali po sa inyo.